Inter have been almost invulnerable in Serie A, dropping just 2 points in the league since late November. Sunday evening Serie A action under the lights at Mapei. Sassuolo-Inter on the way. Inter won the reverse fixture, but the last time the Nerazzurri became champions in the 2023-24 season, Sassuolo are able to beat them home and away despite getting relegated. So this is anything but a formality. It never is, this fixture for Inter. Fabio Grosso has been talking up his side's chances. It said that because Inter are dominating Serie A, Sassuolo need to play well. They need to peak in terms of quality, mentally and physically. Here's Lautaro Martinez up against Muharemovic. Doig makes sure doesn't go behind for a corner. Well in by Torstved. Trying to release Lorienté, who's got away from Akanji. Berardi calling for it. Lorienté, this is Kone! Off the line by Berardi, by Di Marco. It's an astonishing piece of defending. Kone can't believe he hasn't scored inside a minute. Sommer was beaten, it's come off the shoulder or perhaps the head of Di Marco. Well, he's brave, ducking into it almost. A Nero Verdi goal inside the first minute. Berardi finding Torstved. Back with the skipper. It's a good ball for Lorienté. He can run at Bisseck. Lorienté. Pinamonti miscued. He had Valukiewicz behind him, but the Pole is not known for his goals. Bastoni. Thuram beating the offside trap. Marcus Thuram squaring it. Back for Mkhitaryan. And now Zielinski for Luis Henrique. Came off the chest of Muric. Sassuolo wanted a flag that never came. Thuram was clearly onside, and Inter's turn to threaten. Di Marco with the corner. There's Bisseck. Inter make light of a difficult start to take an early lead in Reggio Emilia. And it's so often their trump card, the set piece. Corners at times feel like penalties for the league leaders. Only a second goal of the season for the German. The other one came on their travels as well. That was at Marassi. And it was the opener. This one comes at the Mapei. Wanted it more than Torstved. And Sassuolo ruining those early missed opportunities. Bisseck bundling it home. Luis Henrique, Sucic tried to get back on side. Sucic, he can deliver here. Bisseck nearly had another. Di Marco! It's off target, goal kick. It's a very open game. It was forever thus in meetings between Sassuolo and Inter. Di Marco with the ball in. Muric has misjudged it, and it hit the crossbar. Almost a goal for Di Marco. Just completely lost the flight of the ball there, Muric. Devilish trajectory once again from Di Marco. That was the foul from... Don't know whether Di Marco was going for goal, but there's always that as a possibility. Zielinski. Thuram with a nice layoff. Lautaro Martinez asking for a corner. It's a goal kick. Lorienté dropping the shoulder, and Berardi nearly flicked it in. Excellent work from Lorienté. I think that was meant as a shot. Berardi nearly produced a fabulous finish. It's all he could do there was improvise. Risky from Sommer, but he's found safe harbour with Sucic. Mkhitaryan on for Di Marco. Lovely ball in, gorgeous goal. Di Marco's delivery is majestic, imperious, gorgeous, whatever adjective you want. He continues to create chance after chance for his colleagues, and it is a goal which is overdue for Marcus Thuram. And just like they did in Cremona, Inter score from a corner first up, and then on the half-hour mark to double the damage. Di Marco's first-time cross, perfection. And all Thuram had to do was connect. Such good delivery, made to look easy, it's anything but. Di Marco has 2 assists, he's hit the crossbar as well, and he's cleared one off the line. Di Marco with Bastoni in support, it's on for him. Lots of white shirts away to his right. Bastoni, it's run for Lautaro. Zielinski dropping the shoulder. Muric makes the save. But it's now wave after wave of Nerazzurri attacks. And the third goal only feels like a matter of time now. Great disguise from Zielinski, tried to pick his spot. Too close to Muric in the end. Berardi. Ferri was caught by Bastoni. It's through towards Pinamonti, who's clearly offside. Pinamonti. Flag hasn't appeared. Itzes making the run forward. Matic. Now Kone. Away from Sucic, he's got options in either channel. Lorienté, good ball. Berardi and Torsve, they've got one back. Sassuolo haven't lied down here. And Torsve, who was at fault for the opening goal, has got Sassuolo's first of the night. It felt like Inter had taken all the initiative here, that all the momentum was with the Nerazzurri. Instead, it's the Neroverdi who are on the board. A third goal of the season for Christian Torsve. And the goal won't stand. And we'll hear why.
Seguito di revisione, il numero 45 del Sassuolo si trova in posizione di fuorigioco nell'azione che porta alla segnatura. Decisione finale di gioco.
Lorienté offside, the goal doesn't stand, and it remains Sassuolo 0, Inter 2. Berardi with the disguise, he was caught, but the referee calls time on the first half instead. Slightly misleading scoreline in many ways. Sassuolo had a very big early opportunity. Sassuolo trail by 2-0 here after the first half of this game against league leaders Inter. They did have the ball in the net when they thought they'd halved the deficit. It was Torsve who found the net, but that goal was disallowed. Inter halfway towards opening up an 8-point cushion at the Serie A summit. Milan not in action this weekend. The Nerazzurri 2 goals to the good against Sassuolo. But if we learn anything in the first half, it's that Sassuolo are not to be discounted. Doig. Inter also one of the 2 teams already through to the Coppa Italia semi-finals. Here's Loriente, Torstvedt, and both Berardi and Pinamonti were after that ball. Lautaro Martinez can switch it. Lovely football from Inter. Loriente there, but it's broken for Bisseck. Left by Thuram, Di Marco. Lautaro meantime. Mkhitaryan has a go. Muric made a bit of a hash of that, but he did get it to safety. Just beat the ball into the ground and it bounced back up. Bastoni with the long throw. Here's Lautaro Martinez! It's the 3rd goal that might be the match winner, and it's also a historic strike for the skipper. 1-7-1. He's now on the podium alongside the great Roberto Boninsegna. Lautaro Martinez continues to etch his name in Inter folklore. And now just 2 men stand ahead of him. Giuseppe Meazza and Alessandro Altobelli. Took it beautifully. Lautaro bringing it down on the chest, struck it on the half volley past Muric, who was caught off guard, and Inter scored early in this second half to surely put the game beyond Sassuolo. Bisseck might have got back on side there. Luis Henrique's after this. And Inter want to now turn this game into a rout. And far from Sassuolo scoring the game's next goal, it's Inter have merely increased their advantage. And you wouldn't bet against them scoring more goals now. Di Marco with the corner. Akanji! It's proving to be a perfect night in Reggio Emilia. One of the few players that hadn't scored this season. It's his first Inter goal. He's been a rock all season at the back. And now Manuel Akanji provides Di Marco with a hat-trick of assists by heading home from close range. They want him to stay. Sure, he wants to continue with the Nerazzurri. Berardi's unhappy about something, but the scoreline reads Sassuolo 0, Inter 4. Matic yellow carded, which means he will be suspended, and Berardi was there as Matic has been sent off. Sucic, Mkhitaryan off the line by Josh Doig. But Inter feel inevitable tonight that they're just going to keep adding goals keep punishing Sassuolo. Great work from Sucic. Doig, to his credit, did what Di Marco did earlier on, that very same corner. Sucic. Bisseck delivers. And Thuram denied by Muric, who pushed it against the post. Could have easily been the 5th goal for Inter. Should really have been a second of the night for Marcus Thuram. Good work from Bisseck. Sloppy clearance, really, from Walukiewicz. And credit to Muric this time. Sucic for Lautaro. Still Lautaro Martinez. Now Thuram leaning back. Sucic going for goal. He thought he was caught late there. The way he dropped the shoulder was reminiscent of what Zielinski did in the first half. Lovely disguise there away from Torstvedt. Muharemovic might have just clattered him. Akanji. Sucic. Looking for Fratesi. It's going to run here for Luis Henrique. That does make it the perfect night. First Akanji, and now Luis Henrique. A difficult first season in Nerazzurri colours, but he can celebrate grabbing his first goal for Inter. And he took it beautifully. A mix-up defensively from Sassuolo, but there was still a lot to do to strike it as sweetly as the Brazilian did. Sucic with the ball over the top. Muharemovic cleared it and took Muric out of the game, but the chest control followed by that sweet strike makes it a beautiful, memorable first goal for Inter's Luis Henrique. And Inter now have 5. And dare I say it, that's probably the best goal we've seen this evening. Kone, straight to Bisseck. Inter could yet grab another goal. Esposito. This is Andy Diouf. Still Diouf. Boni. It's a corner. They're going to have added time to try and add a 6th here. A bit of mercy shown by Daniele Chiffi with the 2 added minutes. Beppe Marotta ready to leave, but here's Andy Diouf. Still Diouf. Off the line, and then Torstvedt away. A resounding victory for Inter against the team that are supposedly their bogey side, Sassuolo. It wasn't so today. 2 goals in the first half, a further 3 after the break. Matic sent off in amongst all that on the evening when Lautaro Martinez moved joint 3rd in Inter's all-time top scorers.